Hello, kittens. Hi, Sequin. Hi, Olympia. Hey, Pucky. Hey, Puck. Puck, 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 puck. Come here, Button. Hi, Olympia. How's my #1 lady doing? Hold on, I'm sitting down, I'm sitting down. Hi, Sequin. Big stretch. You notice how a cat will pretty much always stretch after getting up from a nap? They say that's good for humans too. Now we are pretty much officially open to taking pre-adopt apps for the boys and mama. There will not be a formal adoption event because there's just not enough kittens in the system right now. Kittens in the system and kittens ready for adoption. But the actual signing of the paperwork will probably happen at the shelter, potentially on the 17th. What, Mr. Puck? He's telling everybody to fill out paperwork. Now, the boys and mama, they are available as permanent fosters. What that means is that because they have FIV, that the shelter will treat free of cost any FIV related issues. Everything else, like a dental, will still be covered by you. But that's for the life of the kitty. They are available for outright adoption, but you would assume all medical costs in that case. Sequins may be going to her new home sooner. No plans yet. Nothing set in stone just yet. Things are still being worked out. Hey, Sequin. All the purrs. Mama's dry as can be, so this is all comfort nursing. The adoption fee for Mama is $100. The adoption fee for the kittens is $125 since they're under 6 months of age. As permanent fosters, it's $35. Period. Puck is comfort nursing upside down. Okay, break it up, kids. It's time to go to school. Oof, that was not graceful. She kind of like face planted sideways. Hey boy. Just washed it. Now, what it means to be a permanent foster is that the kitty will legally belong to Perfect Pals. You will provide the home and everything else they need. In order for Perfect Pals to legally treat a kitty on an ongoing basis, they have to be legally owned by Perfect Pals. They are a shelter, they are not a general veterinarian. Puck. He's sequin thirsty. Now, Sequin will be adopted as a permanent foster. There is no option as full-out adoption because she has FIP. All of her medical costs will be covered. All of them. For the rest of her life. And then they are not a veterinarian practice. There, that's the proper phrase. They are a shelter, not a veterinarian practice. The boys would be awesome to be, or will be awesome adopted together. That is the best case scenario, and I will give preference to applications that want both boys. Because I can see them continuing to play like this as full-grown adults, and I think they're going to be big boys. Let's do the upside down attack. Okay. Okay. Stretch out. Stretch. Stretch. Okay. Get him. Wow. Hi, Mama. What can I tell you about the big floof that visited last night and got Mama all upset? Nothing. Wait, I can tell you that he or she is and I believe a he, just by the size, is a cat. A handsome cat, too. Okay, your turn for the upside down attack. Look how easygoing these boys are. Book, book, book. Get him, get him, get the tail, get the tail. Whoops. Okay, let's go hunting. Let's snuggle until he comes back around. And he's like, let's not. Sequins will let me do that too. Not to that degree, but she will let me turn it upside down. No carpet fuzz. Okay, you ready? Get him. Come on, get his tail. Get his tail. Up. He keeps turning. Get his tail. Okay. Let's put you in an advantage position. Okay, I'll hold him down. You beat him up. Okay, come get him. So you guys like the street tube named Bob? Huh? Not going to be its official name. Nor is Bob. Meow, meow. Meow. No, none of that. What type of home would be best for Sequin? One with, honestly, they're kittens, they adapt pretty well. Any home would be good for her. Kittens need activity. And she will have fuzzy playmates. Would she do better as a single cat? After, at first I thought maybe so, but now I'm thinking no. Because she's a kitten. And her breathing has gotten better. It appears to have gotten better. Are you licking my jeans? Are you a jeans licker? Oh, Olympia? It's hard to say. I think she would like a... She'd be okay. I believe she'd be okay with other cats as long as there's a proper introduction and not through a window. without warning. As soon as that cat jumped up on the roof, and it's about like a 5 to 6 foot jump from the mid entry to the sloping roof of the garage. She was up. She was in the window. She definitely heard something. Yeah, she definitely will need windows. She loves to watch the world go by. You can kind of see her pattern starting to develop on her hindquarters as her fur grows out. What's interesting about her lines is that they kind of form, they're not straight lines up and down, they form shapes. Kind of like closed in areas. No, she would not. Sequins and Sequin and Olympia would not be adopted together, and that's fine. I think Olympia would be happy with probably a quieter home with lots of windows and somebody with a laser pen. Because she's still somewhat young. She's estimated around 2 years old. So she still wants to play. You are very long-legged. Yes, you are. And I've received about 30,000 emails and messages and tags about the one cat that's in remission with FIP. So you don't have to send it to me. But thank you to those who did. Now her name starts with an S but does not end with an S. It's Sequin, not Sequins. If I say if I tag on the S, it's just because I did. And it's up to her adopter if her name changes, stays the same, or gets the S. In the system, it's as Sequins with an S at the end, just so no matter how they search for it, they're going to find it. Or am I remembering wrong and it really is Sequins with an S at the end? I'll let my mods decide. Button jumped over the fence and ran to the litter box. Good boy. Oh, heck with it. Let's just say Sequin or Sequins works. That way everybody's happy. Considering that somebody said that I've referred to her in both forms in the description below the video, it's all good. Get him! It's a bright, sunny day outside. I'm in a good mood. I can be a little flexible with names. I'm getting old. I'm not that flexible. Now, whenever I refer to Button as Benjamin, that is totally an error. That's a crossed wire in my head. As in Benjamin Buttons. And again, these are all kitten names. The doctors are more than welcome to change it to whatever they want. It's like Mama could be renamed Pants. Button could be renamed Benjamin Button Esquire III. Puck could be renamed Pucker. I wouldn't recommend that. Confusion. Gotcha. Burp. What are you doing? You kind of asked for it, though. Did you kind of slide off? Oh! Okay, I need to get their clippers. I'm gonna wait till they wear down a little bit and then clip their nails. I moved the curtain aside so she wasn't looking through the curtain. She could see easier. Though, according to studies or whatnot, a cat will be more likely to respond to a name if it has an E sound at the end of it. Like Pucky, Sequins, Olympia. Let's try Puck. Puck's not game. Meow. Meow. Come here, love. Meow. Mr. Sandman, dreaming a dream like none other than I've ever seen. Give her a coat and claws to match, and then have her climb up in my lap, Mr. Sandman. I can only hope she'll climb up in my lap. I hear voices out front. So she's on watch detail. Yeah, I think they will get a catnip party. They're old enough. Maybe as a post-snip reward. That's awesome, Poppy. I've seen your cat that's been at the shelter at her shelter since 2017 has been adopted. Are you liking the shoulders? You're gonna be a short cat. That one, there's a lot of play going on. You could be called Squeaky McSqueaker. I think the best shoulder cat I've had was Spock of the Roswell Fosters. He would sit on my shoulder and I would say, "Give me a hug," and he would lean up against me. It killed and melt my heart every single time. And based on some of the scars I've seen, he still likes to jump up on the shoulders. Now, concerning Mama and the boys, if nobody wants to adopt them or take them as permanent fosters, that's fine. There will be the shelter has an FIV room with lots of space and towers and toys that they can go to. Both Mama and Sequin have white whiskers, but they're turning black. Tabby cats will do that. Their whiskers will alternate between white and black. And kitties do shed whiskers like any other hair, and the new one will grow out. I had a whisker jar that has far more whiskers than I have cats. As if every one of my cats gave all their whiskers. The boys are distracted, we can play. I love how she carries around that toy. And Grady will go home with her. And I hear that you can get your own Ratty toys at IKEA. When he jumps down, I'm gonna get some fresh water and get the nail clippers, and I will be back. Thank you. Got the clipper and my boy is getting the water. It's like I haven't been here for ages. So, girl, what's going on out front? Wow, somebody's actually mowing their lawn. They have clippers designed for cat claws, but I don't like them. I prefer just regular fingernail clippers. But if you use these, make sure you cut into the side of the nails. Like if this is their claw, the blade cuts like that, not top down. I'm sitting this close so you can see better. I'm waiting for my son to come back with the water. Thank you, sir.
Fuzzy, come here.
He came and he went.
Instantly approaches.
Yeah, I think the boys are going to be very social.
Thank you.
Sorry, Coop, you can't come in. Pup poofed up pretty fast. Hey, Mom. You want to be first, Button? I've been rubbing their paws to make it so that they're easier to trim. The other thing to remember is, like, especially kittens, it's like they're going to squirm. You just kind of just keep at it, keep your patience, and eventually they settle down. It does make for an amusing viewing on cam, though, when you don't actually have to do it. It's just kind of tricky because their claws are very tiny and they are very squirmy, and sometimes their claws are not easy to see. Fortunately, these black kitties have white claws. Just two more. The last two I have to do with my offhand because it angles. That one's good. That one's very sharp. All done. See? He's all good. One of the boys hooked a claw into Sequins during play, and I was like, yep, time to trim. She wasn't bothered by it. Gotcha. Sequins is saucy too. She doesn't like being manhandled. You trapped yourself. Relax, little one. The boys like their cold water. I still gotta trim you. Oh, let me see if you even need trimming. I can't even look. Actually, those are good. You have one claw that needs trimming. Let's see how long it takes to do that one claw. Done. She's playing already. Clearly traumatized. Ooh, you have black claws. It's really fun when they have black claws, black quick, and black fur, just like Puck. And Tiny. Good boy. Just two more. Excuse you. All done. See, that wasn't so bad. Oh, he's purring. Okay, I got some things I need to do, so I'm going to go ahead and step out now. You should get some playtime with these guys. Still. That almost hit me in the face. Keep up the good watch, Mama. Enjoy the kittens. Have a nice day.